Good morning. Here I am in beautiful Las Vegas. I woke up this morning thinking about how can I tell you about learning about personalities. So here's a little story. I went to my hairdresser just before I left. And as always, we get into conversations. Oh, what do you do? I'm a personality pattern and relationship coach. Oh, wow, that's interesting. And so tell me about me is always the first question, or can you tell me about you? And I generally say, well, sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. It depends on, I need to hear you talk for a while, hear your languaging. And then I say, tell me about your life. Well, I'm going to meet a new girl, but I don't think it's going to work out already. So as the conversation went on, I realized that he was a sixth questioner. So sixth questioners question everything. And, they're sort of like, you've seen a picture of a deer in the forest, and they're sort of standing there with their head up and their antennas up, and they're questioning everything. They're questioning, is the person trustworthy? They're picking up on nuances. And so we had this great conversation about some of his past relationships. And he said, I was in a relationship with this gal, and, the relationship was she was just really, really flat. And so I said, describe her more, or, tell me about your relationship together. And we came to, I think she was a 9-piece seeker. And so what happens in that relationship, if the questioner is always questioning, and they question everything, because that's natural for them, they're looking for trust, they're looking for safety and security. So their antenna's always up. And for the peace seeker, if they're questioned about everything, they can be questioned about, why are you 15 minutes late coming home? And it's a conversation to the sixth to gather more information. But to the other partner, it's like, you're always questioning me. You don't trust me. You're always on top of me. It can be 15 minutes late. It can be, why did you buy that sort of milk? It can be anything. But the questioning, everybody questions, but for the questioner, they question everything. And so I can see why in that relationship she might have gone flat in there, because 9-piece seekers do not want any conflict. They just want peace and harmony. And the partner of a sixth questioner can think, well, the truth is, I don't think they can understand this, or they'll trust me if I tell them, or they'll react, and I don't want more questioning. I don't want a reaction. So I won't tell the total truth. And then the sixth questioner will pick up on that they're not trustworthy. They can pick up on the little nuances, the change in energy when you're not telling the truth. And it can be like a white lie. And so this is just a little example of being able to read patterns and personalities and couple dynamics, and how sometimes, because of your own patterns and the patterns together, your relationships don't work, or they're not rewarding, or they feel controlling. So when you understand your personalities, I'm going to be doing some work with him, and he was just fascinated with personalities, and to help him understand his impact on other people and how he might manage his patterns better to be able to find that compatible partner and then work with them and their nuances, so to speak. So I just wanted to hop on and give you that little story. And I have the Get Love, Get Appreciated Operator's Manual online program is going to be this Tuesday coming up. And it's just a short program. It's a 3-week program on Tuesday nights for an hour and a half. We're going to go into each of the personality types. You're going to get an operator's manual for each of the personalities, how they act, they react, their language patterns, their relationship style, what they want from a partner, their single style. So I hope you'll join me. Go to my website, eileenhead.com, and under the tab of coaching, you will find the Get Loved Operators Manual coaching program. And there's also a tab there for just above that, I forget what it's called, Operator's Manual, I think it's just above it. And that's the quiz that you can take to start figuring out your relationship style. So go to my website, eileenhead.com. I'll put the link below for the quiz, and I hope you'll join me so you can figure out your couple dynamics, your boss. Oop, I got to move the um, so that you can figure out everything in your life and make your relationships happier, more compatible, and a whole lot more fun. So, Mary Frances, thanks for hopping on, and I'll be talking to you more about patterns.